Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to my thought process videos. You guys remember these videos? I did them, a few months ago. It's been a while since I uploaded, and I feel like this is a good one to start getting back into. So pretty much the story behind this is Saturday, like a week and a half after the season, whenever you watch this. I popped off, I played the best I've ever played probably in a year, even, when I played Apex consistently. Getting back into it, I'm absolutely loving the new map. People keep asking me if I'm enjoying the map. I love it. It's beautiful for ranked. It's great rotations. It so far has really good circles. I think that's the thing that really kills some maps. Is just like the late game circles. Like they're really terrible. These have been absolutely amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully it's helpful. Appreciate you guys. All right. You guys know how I do these. If you're new to this, is I like to show like my thought process through a whole entire game. Instead of just uploading just the whole rank game like a lot of people do, I like going back, watching it over, and explaining step by step on why I did certain things and why we made certain rotation and what exactly is going on through my head. Especially as a Gibby main, and I feel like these videos help out a lot. Um, a weird thing I have to do is I have the actual map of like the different POIs on my phone just because I really don't know the names yet. But I do know general area of the map. I just don't know what it's called, so it's better if we call it out. So yeah, like again, I had to look right there. This is called wind farms. These two little buildings right there, and they're really hot, honestly. Yeah, I got a great plan. Go here and just third party everybody else. That's what they do to us. And that's literally what they do to us, honestly. They third party us all the time. Oh god, it's miserable. A big building because I'm a bigger guy. Let me turn myself down. Well, I'm already turned down. Cool. He's stealing my big building. Imagine. But yeah, the key is pretty much third party this area. Honestly, we had this happen to us several times. Sometimes we can successfully defend it, but when you're fighting in those two buildings for a little while, you're just getting thirded by teams that land here and stuff, and it's not that bad loot, honestly. There's only one big building and two small ones, but those two small ones you still get decent loot. But this whole day, because you guys will see videos throughout the rest of the week. It's all from today. I have 5 games. This is one of them that I want to upload from this day that I played. There's a lot of good games in general, but if it was 4 to 8, I'd still be. I feel like 5 of them are decent. Because this 3 times is too good right now. So basically, again, just pushing here. Go to third party. I have a bad habit just reading chat as I'm running into fights. But just let him keep playing. Yeah, that's how I feel about Hector. You're doing great, bro. Keep it up. But I think they're pretty much already done the fight, honestly. We got here way late. We looted for way too long, honestly. But we came in at the perfect time. I was able to knock the Pathfinder right there. They have a Gibby as well. Holy shit. And right here, Poppy out here is getting absolutely slayed. Hector was costing right there, honestly. Hector's Poppy. I don't feel like calling him Poppy Gordo. So yeah. Hector took a little much too necessary damage, but it was all good at the end, honestly. Cause, again, we got a free kill, free rotate, so that's why it's kind of solid laning around this area. I started to become a fan of it. My boy Rip Currents kind of put me up on it. That's his favorite spot to land, I'm pretty sure. So I just start landing here, and it's honestly fun to land here in ranked. It's really heavy, especially if you're looking for gunfights early. And it has a lot of loot. You're coming out here with blues and up every single time. And I was using the sniper pretty much a lot this entire day. I don't know what it is, but the snipers have been hitting for me. Season 11. They know you're coming to the left side by yourself.
Not much time. Rings far.
It's not good that he's on his left by himself because they're wrapped around to him. So that's why I'm rapping right. Especially being a Gibby, I know I can handle myself more solo than they can. So let's grab height. I'm just watching that bubble peak that, you know, I would do too. Because it's really smart.
64.
And here I just bubble down to make sure I have protection because I know that's going away. And I go ahead and just melee him out. And I'm just missing my shot, so I just have to go ahead and melee again. And this is the 1v1, bro. And that was just, honestly, that was nasty with it, honestly. That was too good. So, a great call out that was said right there by Rip Currents was he's not weak. So as soon as he said he wasn't weak, I had to hit that headshot. In my mind, I didn't want to reload my Volt. I didn't want to try to have, you know, auto, you know, battle. I just feel like a headshot had to happen, and it being Bloodhound, you can probably more than likely hit that headshot a lot better with facing the Bloodhound.
This one's 5.
So honestly, that's what won me that 1v. Just your teammates just doing just simple call outs like that. Don't lie, say they're low. You know, don't just say, you know, shield's broken. That was a perfect call out by him saying simply he you know, it wasn't a lie at all. That's the thing I'm getting at, is don't say he's one shot when they're not one shot. You know, they said like 60 health. That's far from one shot. But he did perfect call out by him simply saying he's not low, which the dude wasn't. He had some shields left and extra health.
I missed my first shot and my heart broke and I hit him with the second. I'll see that guy on Twitter. I'll see that man on Twitter.
I didn't post it on Twitter, by the way. I have it. I have the clip. They clipped it.
I need a sniper stick.
Alright, so this is simply just rotating in a circle. There's nothing else really to this rotation. Is we already got our free KP, which you guys know KP's kind of changed a little bit with kill points and stuff. It's a lot easier.
By the way, I have 140 energy. What do you got?
80.
Triple take? Okay.
This is the big area that no one really likes coming up.
Well, good thing I didn't need that 3 times, right? Go slapping. Reese, what you got over there, bro?
Sentinel Prowler,
I don't even know what this is called, honestly.
Sentinel Prowler, Nomads.
Shield cell here.
4 cells there, another cell here. Dude, you're crispy now.
Yeah, always throughout the entire time too. Like, of course, this is downtime, just us rotating. Ask everybody if they need anything. You know, just don't just sit there and just
another cell.
be silent about it. You know, you're sitting there on 7 bats. You know, you don't want to be that greedy person. Just go ahead and ask if people need anything.
I had 1 extra of both.
Because it's good for you to always loot and look for that as
Yeah, I
well.
still use my bubble melee tactic. It still works. You just have to be really accurate with it and you have to time it correctly.
And these are
You can't just
actual
press the button
facts
and
being
just
said right
auto
now.
hit 'em.
Bubble melee still
Yes,
does work.
Time.
I will 100% confirm that.
There's shots south. Go ahead and get that perp though. Not cold chill.
I mean, I'm 5 down.
Right, people like to always place Jurassic
Yeah,
Park.
that's fine. There's people over here.
So it's
Not
kind of a
many,
sketch
though.
place to
Cold
be
chill,
around.
that department. There's people shooting over there too. Are they in tunnel shooting?
But this is one reason I love snipers in this. On this map, snipers are key, honestly. There's always those far range areas you need to scope out, you need to shoot at. So I highly recommend snipers, honestly. I've kind of changed my setup a little bit with my weapons, and I've been loving the snipers recently. The snipers have been honestly wonderful.
Peter said, did Hector tell you what we found for you after you left Discord last night?
What we found?
Yeah. Peter said something about that. I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh, shit.
Say we move
He's
this
gonna have
way.
to tell you because I don't remember.
And this is right here is honestly just... It's not smart to always push out here, but they're really low. They have heat shields down. They just finished a fight, so it's best just to go ahead and just full send it and deal with the consequences later because it's free
They're
KP.
inside, Skibby.
Just make sure you get shots on everybody too. Especially if you know you're going to win this fight easily, just make sure to try to get not fights, but shots on everybody to make sure you get your max points.
Extended light mag here.
See if I made a decision, you know, to be assholes. Worked out pretty well.
Did work
242,
out.
by the way.
Level 3.
I never took damage, so there's that. Is there a lot of energy?
And
in
another
there?
thing is if you're the one being the shot caller, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot question yourself. You know, if you make a call out, you have to go with it unless someone or both other people say no,
Oh, yeah, I didn't
then
think-
don't.
no.
But if you're the first one to say something,
Yeah, Hector never.
If
told
you're the
me,
main person making those
Hector's
call
getting me
outs,
confused.
stick with it. You know, if you run with people you normally run with, or if you just have good randoms that are following you, you know, stick with your call outs.
He put some emojis. I don't know if those
You
emojis
can't
help
really
out, or he's
be
just, like, he's
Kind of
not-
about certain things. Like right there, I'm like, I don't know if we should push this and let's go ahead. Let's just like camp out here. No, you have to just go ahead and get in
Something
there,
y'all did last night, huh?
make the
Was it
call out,
Warriors maybe?
and clean
I
it
don't
up.
know,
And
like,
we went in there, we cleaned up pretty fast, got all the loot we needed, and now we have another free rotation to make. Where are we at on the map? I have no idea.
Strong way ahead. Know your position.
Oh yeah, and this game crashed right there. So
Yeah.
that was absolutely lovely.
You're semi fucked.
Did it kick me out of the whole flight? Can I even load
No,
back
no, no.
in?
You can log back in 100%, but you have 45 seconds.
He does get back in,
Distance
thankfully.
and time is short.
So like another recap,
I
you know,
don't
it's
bio
really
hack
hard for me to
each
kind
of
of
them,
do these
so-
thought process without really knowing the names of the map.
Peach Hills?
It's just I'm starting to know like the right rotations. So these thought process videos will get better when I know the names, figure out the map more. But again, this middle zone, you're gonna have to get really familiar
He said 2 for
with
1
this
each.
zone, and I highly recommend snipers.
Thank you.
This zone is absolutely brutal
I got you pretty
because all the prowlers in it. There's like 5 or 6 different locations to
What
get
is
in here,
So-called nuts
so
that you just found? He said 2 for 1.
you have to be really careful to zone, but also just know it very well.
No idea.
That's one thing I learned very fast.
Too. I mean, if that's a dick joke, and you're using nuts in a dick joke, I'm
Yeah, I don't know.
very proud of you.
I don't know. I blame chat
Move, Kyle.
altogether
I
on
think
these
you're- I think
conversations.
you're honestly hurting his ego right now. He is absolutely hurt that you do not remember.
This is honestly, this place right here is honestly another fun location. Not gonna lie. But as for a while, as y'all see in the top right, it has been 6 squads left for a while. which is pretty solid. You really can't complain about that. It does suck for the whole, you know,
I don't know.
of course, the more kills you get, the better. But you
I'm
really
just more
can't
concerned
complain
for
about higher
you
placement.
And him right now, 'cause I guess you guys had a moment and you don't even remember. It was just last night.
He's fucking with you because I don't remember.
I just. If you fuck with me, that's fine. I just don't want you to forget a great memory. Yeah, he's just emo anymore. I don't understand this kid.
But one thing I do preach all the time in these videos is the mostly kind of have fun during your downtime, because you know I really there's not really not much to talk about. You guys already know that I'm pretty much rotating
I
to these
dropped
areas.
cells
I'm just getting
and
you
a
know
bat back there.
the extra loot that's
I
dropped
dropped a
down.
bat. Drop cells.
You know, we're just vibing at this
Bats.
point, kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with Circle.
I already have a gold sniper mag, by the way, Reese. If you still have that Senti.
But a good thing to do is always just check your back. Make sure no one's behind you, because we have this whole back area to ourselves for free.
That guy's pissed.
I'm getting shot.
Oh, that guy has a charge rifle. I'm about to be pissed.
And this is why just sniper rifles are just huge in this game, or this map in general.
I don't understand how to breathe.
I feel like at least 1 to 2 people need a sniper on your team.
I don't understand.
At that point, I didn't want to waste any shots, 'cause I knew it wasn't going to be a big thing.
Oh, they're fighting up top.
One other thing is Fuse is absolutely the best teammate you could possibly have in this game,
Fletch.
or this map.
Fletch. That kid's 23.
Missing my shots. The reason I keep wrapping to the right is to make sure that no one from our left side will come pinch us off.
Fuck, solo ulted?
Because we already saw people rotating to the left that was fighting over there. So we just did not want to keep rotating left and run into them. Next thing you know, we had the team on top and the left shooting
Yeah, I
at
saw
us.
The sparkle, he got bedazzled.
Yeah, with the bedazzling.
He got hit with the bedazzler. I saw that fucking shit go. That means it's charged up.
Optics here.
Going up.
Sniper.
No, there's someone out there.
And this is the ultimate high ground that we want. So with this circle being like it is,
Right?
you look at the top left, this high ground will be in the circle for a hot minute, and the best thing to do is take over, honestly. They have a zip going straight up to it that's already there, and then the Pathfinder made a zip to it.
Crack the other one. Open the crack. How does that go?
Shoot all your nades in that fucking. There's 2 nades right here. Shoot all your nades up there, Reese.
This is where Fuse is huge on this map. So he's able to unleash everything he has up there. I'm able to
And there's
go
more
ahead and make a
nades right there.
push.
Get those nades.
Crack one.
And then again, Fuse is absolutely huge. He gets a knock, and I'm able to push for free.
Path is 1 HP.
Get the path really low, I call it out, and I go ahead and just make the push again. Honestly, there's no point in wasting time. Fuse knocked, go back up, and just drop the Pathfinder. So the key to these fights in this map
No shot. You're
is quick fights. If I would have stayed down there and not pushed up, this team would already been on us, on top of us, and probably have our high ground. So you have to go ahead and just, on this map, get the fight done as quick as possible. Like, it's always a smart thing to do, no matter what map you're playing. But this map, it really does matter of how fast you go ahead and complete a fight. And now we have this whole high ground to toy with for a long time.
He should be low under that.
As you can see, I already have 4 kills, 3 assists, and I have 100 and what, 3 points? Yeah, 103 points.
Good shit on. 101 on that kid.
What?
I don't have any nades for this.
I'm just making sure we don't get pushed from this side. And Reese did a really good job there just by holding it down. That's why Fuse is so good. Those knuckle clusters can hit up to 50
Nades coming up. Nades
if you're not careful with them. So he's got a free res right there.
She's 1. Over here.
Again, just just
You have a
letting
cluster?
people know that
You
we're
have
up
a
here.
thing?
You know, we don't want anyone else trying to push
Right.
us. It doesn't really matter if other people snipe at us, for the simple fact that we can easily just res and cover. And I'm a Gibby, so I can always just bubble whenever too.
He's really low again right there. Oh, now do you have clusters and nades, bro?
You're probably wondering, someone also in chat was wondering why I didn't go ahead and throw ult on this guy right here. I
That was
didn't
a
see it as
favorite.
worth it. It didn't even cross my mind to go ahead and ult here. I knew he was going to die eventually. I figured that Reese, aka Rip Currents, would have had his clusters by then and been able to kill him. But it was on cooldown. But there's no reason to waste ult here.
I have 7 seconds.
Different team right here. This Wraith got her out.
I got a little distracted over here while they're fighting.
What do you have your oh,
Recharging shield.
Now so there's a Kraber in play as well, which we found out really fast. This is great. Bubble right here so you have enough room to fight. And just watch the zip lines. Back up to it. Arc stars, all their nades just don't mean anything because of the bubble. And all I do is shoot and go back in the bubble just in case. And now we have someone holding while I'm rezzing. This area, if you ever get the circle, this area is absolutely huge to hold. Just make sure you at least have a Gibby or a Watson to kind of clutch up against those nades and stuff like that. Because it will get a little hectic with nades. As you can see, that's how we took this area, was nades. And that's how they try to take us over, was nades. But I had a bubble down for protection.
and shoot it at them. Here, here.
Put it on you. Didn't know which.
Frank, oh, skis.
But we've had this circle a few times. And I do like this kind of, this structure. It's kind of nice.
Look at him sitting in that fucking corner. see them?
No, I'm trying. Yeah, I didn't know how this map worked. I didn't know there was like a little cliff over there. Like a little fall off to the ground like it is right there, you see? Watch below, so guys. It can be a silent zip line, so. And I called it right there. I told them to watch it because it'd be a silent zip line, and they were right there already doing it. So it was a great call out by me because they turned since I said something.
Jump down on them.
That's why it's always great to be aware. Like after something's been quiet for a little too long and you know they're below you, they're going to eventually come up and try to get you. Common sense kind of thing, but still. It's always good to get people to keep checking and not feel too comfortable, you know? So they're just sitting there just shooting at these guys, you know, they're just going to get shot from behind immediately.
Saw it.
That's all it takes for someone to take high ground or just take over positions when your teammates start to just wander off to look at other things and to stop worrying about people below. And this right here is absolutely huge. I go ahead and bait these two guys to follow me. I throw bubble down and all I'm waiting is just to throw ult. Because if I throw ult right there on top of them, they have to stay inside the bubble and I just get free knocks. They have to either go outside the bubble and get hit, or as soon as the bubble goes away, they get hit as well. So that's one of the bubble ult tricks I always like to do is, you know, just go inside bubble, force all of them inside the bubble, and immediately throw ult as soon as the bubble starts to go away a little bit. That's his mean dead slide right there. Alright, so now it's just a 3v3 situation, and this is where it gets a little hectic. It was so hard to figure out, or like even try to call out. I don't think we did it at all. But I had a guy to the right climbing up. We had already people high ground. He's going up to his boys. I hit him a little bit, and it's immediately bubble, so I stopped getting hit. Reese is up there, so I immediately go up to follow up with him. And, you know, I was able to help him out right there. So one of us had the high ground. I immediately tried to take high ground with him. And we win that easily. And just finish off the last guy.
Shit, brother.
So, like...
Oh, Lord.
That right there is kind of like... You know, to really not really call that out. That's just kind of just winning your fights.
We really couldn't call anything out.
Pretty much
Honestly,
my
it's
thought
2 out of,
process
like, everything
was
2 out of.
to hurry up and
I
help
don't know.
Reese out since I saw he was up there by himself.
Honestly, I wish I
And
was
it
good
worked out
enough
really well.
at shot calling or just calling out just
So.
different things in general in order to call anything right there. Honestly, I think we were all just looking at the TV or just the screen, just mean mugging, focused.
We were mean mugging. Honestly,
I
you
think I
couldn't see it because you have to see me now. But yeah, we were absolutely just mean mugging the entire time. So it was a pretty decent game. Had over 200 points. I think we had max points. I had 8 kills, 3 assists, 2,000 damage. You know, 2,500, and then 1,900, almost 2,000. So we're popping off. We're feeling crispy that game, but you know, that was a little complicated to kind of like do a thought process on because I don't know really the names. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Yo, hope you guys enjoyed the YouTube video. Again, it was a little awkward because I really wish I knew the names of like all the maps and stuff. At the end, I didn't realize it till now. The area was called Launch Site, where the circle ended. And honestly, it was a really good area to fight in. I really enjoyed it. Again, I really do love this map. It's fun playing this map. I can't wait to show you guys my other videos. There's one in particular where we didn't necessarily win, but I was solo, and it was a good solo game. So it gives you a good solo mindset, being a Gibby and stuff like that. So hopefully that video will help out. I'm really excited for that one. That'll probably be in maybe next video. I think that's next video. I'm not quite sure because I'm a bot lord. But again, hope you guys, you know, hope this helps you guys out. I'm a little awkward, you know, I'm sorry. Kind of can't help that, you know, trying to get back into doing videos again. It's always been a little weird just talking, you know, technically to myself, but to you guys. But, you know, I'm just technically by myself talking to myself. It's a little awkward. So it's fun doing these again. I really do enjoy the thought processes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A quick tip on if you're a Gibby main, you know, because a lot of you guys are watching Gibby mains. My favorite 2 legends to play with this season, my favorite combo so far is Valkyrie and Fuse as my 2 teammates. Absolutely love it. You will see it in the next upcoming videos when we're start playing with my boy Mikey, aka Blastoise. He plays Valk. You know, we had a Valk Fuse for a game, and it was honestly incredible. So I absolutely enjoy Valk and Fuse. So hopefully you guys could try that out. You know, Gibby Valk Fuse. It's honestly amazing. So I appreciate you guys for watching. A little long outro. It was a long, thought process video because it's a long game in general. Next thought process will be a little cleaner because I'm getting back into it. It's the first one back. I don't do any cuts throughout the whole thing. So if I mess up or look like a bot, or I'm sitting there reading my phone for solid 30 seconds during it, trying to read names on a map, and I just gave up, didn't know where I was, and here 2 seconds later I click on the button on the controller to bring up the map in game. So I'm a bot for that. So appreciate you guys. Much love, much appreciated, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you.